Heron's formula for finding the area of a triangle given three sides. When we have three sides of a triangle and it's not a right-angled triangle, Heron's formula will let us find the area. The sides of a non-right-angled triangle are A, B and C. Heron's formula uses A, B and C and also the value S. This is S, not 5. S stands for semi-perimeter. Or half perimeter, and S is half the perimeter of the triangle. A plus B plus C would give me the perimeter divided by 2. So that's why it's called S. And the area is the square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. So the semi-perimeter minus each of the sides in turn, and all multiplied together. It's pretty easy once we've practiced doing it a couple of times. So for example, the boundary fences of a farm are 9, 6 and 11 kilometres and it forms a triangle. Find the area. If there's no diagram, you'd draw a diagram. It is a good idea to label your triangle, even if you just label it with what you've got and don't bother about the angles, to keep it simple, reduce working time. You start by finding S. You write the formula for S. You substitute in your values. Now, again, you can get away without writing 6 plus 9 plus 11, honestly, because it's pretty obvious. But we might as well do this perfectly. Remember that the sum on top of a fraction has to be either given brackets or use the over function or evaluate this first and then divide by 2 because order operations is happening in here. So 6 plus 9 plus 11, if we use 6 plus 9 plus 11 divided by 2, if we prefer to do it that way. So I've got S equals 13, or of course I could have just done 6 plus 9 plus 11, got the answer, divided by 2. Either way is fine. Sorry, I remembered I should put a little box around our important formulas so you can see that this is the really important stuff right here. So now that we've found S, we're okay to use Heron's rule. Area is S times S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, and the square root of all of that. Now, again, I sort of consider this line a little bit unnecessary, so I'll pop it in a different colour. That's 13 times 13 minus A is 6, so that's the first side, times 13 minus 9 times 13 minus 11. And the reason that's all a bit unnecessary, sorry, I'll move that up there. The light isn't great today. Let's see if we've got any more there. The reason all this is a bit unnecessary is 13 minus 6 and 13 minus 9. It's usually pretty easy to do these subtractions, and so what we'd get is 13 times, well, 13 minus 6 is 7, 13 minus 9 is 4, 13 minus 11 is 2. So it's that times that times that times that. It's probably easier than writing all this in, but it is up to you. If you're at all likely to get your maths wrong, put this line in. And so that's the square root of, oh, we don't even need this line either. Sorry. Because we can put the square root right in here, and then have trying to get that visible, there we go, 13 times 7 times 4 times 2 Now, if we're using these calculators, remember the double arrow button down here will get us a normal answer. And so the area there is 26.98, and we're in kilometres. If they asked the nearest, we're in kilometres squared because we're in kilometres. And so find the area of the farm. It was a word question, we'd give a word answer. Therefore, the farm's area is 27 kilometres squared. So that is Heron's formula for finding the area of a triangle.